Alright guys, today we're going to be comparing the two most popular premium electric skateboards, the Evolve Bamboo GT versus
the Boosted Board V2 Dual Plus.
Take these two boards head to head. Given the speed of these two boards, best I put my helmet on. So we've come down to Greenwich Park and we've found this abandoned road, and there's absolutely no cars at all. This is going to be totally perfect for our speed test. First up, let's do a flex test, starting with the Boosted.
So there is quite a bit of flex. You can literally bounce on that.
Next up, the Evolve. Now the Evolve does have some good flex to it, but it's not quite as flexible or as bouncy.
Bouncy as the Boosted.
So we are set up for the Boosted versus Bamboo GT drag race. We've got a nice little strip here. Let's find out which board's faster.
Quick disclaimer, we both weigh about 80 kilos, but just to make sure that this test is fair, we're going to switch boards and do a couple of races.
So just to make this test fair, we're going to swap boards and I'm going to jump on the Boosted. We're going to try it again. Basically, the Bamboo GT and Boosted are very similar in speed. We did feel the Bamboo was catching the Boosted very slightly on the flat. However, the main problem and the main reason the Boosted won the first race is, starting a Bamboo GT in GT mode is like letting a wild rhinoceros out of the gates. It's very difficult to control all that power. The Boosted, however, has a smooth power curve and it's much easier to get a fast start.
let's talk very quickly about the remotes, a very important thing to consider when buying an electric skateboard. Let's start off with the Evolve remote. This is a great all-round remote. The little LCD display shows you your speed and a battery indicator, very handy thing to have. In terms of the power delivery from the remote to the board, this is where we think this remote on the Evolve falls a little short. It can be a bit unwieldy and quite aggressive in GT mode when you take off. Also, something to consider, there's no deadman trigger on this remote. So when you place it down on a table or a flat surface, you have to be very careful not to knock the trigger. Basically, if you do, the board can fly off into the distance. The boosted board remote, on the other hand, we think is the best remote you can get on an electric skateboard at the moment. A couple of features that this remote has is a deadman trigger. This is great for accidental throttle presses or brakes. The LED indicator here shows you the battery life on the board, and the feel in the hand of this remote is really, really good. It's a very user-friendly remote. In terms of connection, while we've never had any issues with any connection on either board, the Evolve or the boosted, we do know that the connection between the boosted board and the boosted remote is far superior to that of the Evolve and the Evolve remote. For this test, we think the clear winner is the boosted board remote.
Now we're going to take both boards up this steep hill and see which one climbs better. This hill is very steep, and even for the Evolve, we're kind of pushing it getting up here in GT mode. But we are getting up. Okay, and there we go with the Evolve. We've made it to the top of the hill. So next question, where's Thomas and the boosted board? Let's go find out. So Thomas, what happened, man?
This is it. That's as far as the boosted's gonna make it.
So for the hill climb test, it was pretty straightforward. The Evolve definitely won. So we're going to do a regenerative braking test down this steep hill right behind me.
It's very steep.
We're going to see which board charges up fastest. So I'm at 76%. Thomas?
60%.
Okay, let's see who gains most going down this hill. Thomas is behind me. 81%, dude. 81%. 86%. Okay, so what did you gain? We're going down. Oh, he's going down a little bit more hill. I think he's cheating here. Just to be equal.
Alright.
So Thomas, how much did you gain going down that hill?
So going down that hill, I gained 5%.
So in the Evolve, I gained about 7%. We're going to give regenerative braking to Evolve. So which one of these two boards did we prefer? Well, I can tell you it was extremely close. So let's go through category by category and compare these boards.
So in terms of range, the Evolve is the clear winner here. The boosted board, however, you do have to remember, is rated for air travel. In terms of speed, both races I won, too close to call. In real world testing, they're both about the same.
In terms of quality, both these boards are extremely high quality. Two of the best electric skateboards we've ever tested. Now as for price, the boosted board comes in about $1,500 and the Evolve comes in at about $1,300. So you can make up your mind just how important that extra $200 is to you.
As for the control system and the remotes, the boosted board is the clear winner, being much more ergonomic and user-friendly. However, regenerative braking goes to the Evolve with more charge to the battery when going down hills.
So in conclusion, which one of these two boards did we like best? Well, it really does come down to user preference. The boosted is lighter, it's easier to transport, and it's more user-friendly. The Evolve, well, it's got better battery life, and it's got a slightly wider wheelbase, which makes it great for carving, and it gives you the option of the all-terrain wheels. So which one of these boards is better for you? It really does depend what you're looking for. Now, as for a range test, it looks like the boosted is starting to run out of batteries, but the Evolve is still on 79%. That's the difference in range between these two boards.